My name is Taylor and I completed the BTEC Level 3 Business Apprenticeship. I received a distinction at the end of it. I started in October 2021 and completed it in January 2023, making it 15 months long for me. So my role was to provide admin support to the Housing and Regeneration Department. This included opening files, closing files, creating spreadsheets, monthly reports, invoices and billing. I generally get passed work down from the solicitors and other fee earners in the department if they ever need some support. I chose an apprenticeship because for me, I feel like I learn best when I'm practically doing something and I can do the situation myself when it's right in front of me. Which is essentially what an apprenticeship is. You are employed full-time, you do have a full-time job. And with this, you have 20% hours out of your work hours to conduct apprenticeship work, such as portfolio work, meetings with your supervisors, with your coaches, the chance to ask questions if you need any extra help. So for me, this worked best if I did 2 hours, 3 days a week. So this came out my normal hours, and I found that worked best for me, so I could also prioritise the other work that I had on. Sometimes this doesn't always go as you plan, as it can get busy and you might have work come through that you're not expected. But if you speak to your employer, your DMR coach, anybody, they understand that and you can always work around it, which I thought was really helpful as it can get stressful. So for my apprenticeship, we used a system called a OneFile. This is where we'd locate all our work, the 20% hours a week that we had, where we'd write down our hours, what we did, so it's evidence then that we've done it and we're adding up all these hours, which at the end you'll have a target to reach to, which is how they know that you've studied enough. And skills that I earned most from the apprenticeship were confidence, not just within myself, but within the work that I do. I feel like over time I've got better and I'm more trustworthy and sensible with what I'm doing. But I am also more confident within myself, which makes it easier when asking for help if I was ever struggling or not being afraid to speak up about things, which made it easier in teamwork and meetings as I weren't afraid to voice my opinion. I also now have really good organisational skills. As I work in a law firm, it can be a pretty busy environment, so you need to learn how to prioritise your tasks, manage your time correctly, and focus on deadlines and when you need to get stuff done. I also now am very confident using IT packages, softwares, documents like Word, Excel, which I never really used before starting my apprenticeship. I would recommend it to others because you gain experience. You gain experience in business, which the apprenticeship was based on, and also the business, the organisation you're working in, and the workplace. You understand how people behave, how they dress, how they act, and you make so many friendships and relationships along the way. For me, there was a lot of people that was in the same boat as me doing the same apprenticeship, so I always felt like I had someone to talk to and could ask for help, and it makes you feel better about everything. I completed my apprenticeship in January 2023, and since then I am now a trainee paralegal. So it just shows it is good for your career and it does give you lots of promotion opportunities and chance to move up. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do before I started, but now I know that this is the path I want to follow and see where it takes me. So I would highly recommend an apprenticeship.